This is my review of Singapore Airlines business class from Seattle to Singapore. Honestly, I came away underwhelmed. Singapore Airlines has a reputation for being one of the best, and while some of that is true, the overall experience felt dated, inconsistent, and not quite worth the hefty cost of the ticket.
Let's start with the good. The business class crew was excellent, warm, friendly, and genuinely attentive without being overbearing. They addressed us by name, were quick to respond to requests, and kept the cabin running smoothly for the full 17-hour flight. There were a good amount of empty seats on this flight, so they weren't as busy. Their professionalism lived up to the airline's reputation. The seat was a mixed bag. We selected the two-aisle seats. It's wide and the bed flips down from the seat back rather than reclining, which is actually a really cool feature. It's pretty comfortable for sleeping. Turbulence just rocks you to sleep when you're laying flat, but despite the clever design, the seat feels old. The cabin styling is very gray, and there's a frustrating lack of accessible storage. Once you're fully reclined, reaching your personal items becomes a hassle. Luckily, it wasn't a full flight, so there were plenty of overhead storage. The amenities kit was another big letdown. Singapore Airlines partners with a Labo, which sounds luxurious, but what's actually in the kit is minimal, just lip balm, hand lotion, and a facial mist. Keep in mind you have to individually ask for the kit from a flight attendant. My wife asked for 2 when I went to the bathroom, and they only brought one for her.
Also, no eye mask, no socks, no toothbrush in the kit either, all of which you had to ask for or pick up separately.
I used the book The Cook Service and ordered a steak. What I got was dry and oddly bland. The better food by far was the on-demand snacks. I ordered a chicken noodle dish mid-flight that was surprisingly flavorful and satisfying. The wonton noodles soup was also really good. The garlic bread was okay. Although the food was served on actual plates and presented nicely, they made the choice of using plastic containers for the dessert sauces, which cheapens the dining experience.
Entertainment was another area where the product felt behind the curve. The screen was a decent size but low resolution, and the remote interface was slow and clunky. The content selection leaned heavily toward older Hollywood films, with very few new releases or movies already on streaming services. They did seem to have a larger selection of international releases. For a 17-hour flight, that's a serious drawback. I ended up watching a few movies I downloaded on my iPad. At Changi Airport, business class passengers get access to the Silvercrease Lounge in Terminal 3, located across from the opulent Baka Moroccan coffee store. The lounge is spacious, calm, and beautifully maintained, but can get very crowded. One of the best features, dedicated sleep pods in a quiet section at the very end of the lounge. The seats in the sleep cubicles don't lay flat and are open to whoever gets it first.
The food offerings there were solid, with a decent buffet and even a laksa station. There were plenty of stalls in the restrooms, and the showers were very clean. We also went to the Silvercrease Lounge in Terminal 2, but it kinda sucks, so don't bother.
There's a lot of cool exhibits around the terminal, such as the butterfly garden, that's worth checking out. Overall, we had a really good experience with Singapore business class. The hard product needs a serious refresh, the amenities are basic at best, and the food could be better for what you're paying. I would consider other airline options next time I fly to Asia. We booked our flight using points. Let me know if you're interested and I can share the details.